What do y'all think the game score is going to be? What do y'all think the score is going to be?
We're going to get some predictions. I had them for later, but right now and this was the initial prediction, and I've been sticking with my initial predictions. I said 27-10 Buckeyes. I don't see how they score more than 2 touchdowns. I just don't.
Garrison,
listen. I told Ryan this on our Monday show. I'm gonna tell you the same thing. After that game against Texas, my brother-in-law said to me, "This week, I don't want to hear none of that unbiased stuff because you go in there and you talk your shit." And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think we're gonna blow their doors off. Listen, like I said, 10 gallons of holy water, 10 priests, and 10 crosses.
Texas is a better team than Notre Dame. Texas is just better.
They are.
That's true. That's true.
I just again and for me, John, like I said earlier, it's not because I think that Notre Dame isn't a really good team. I think they are. I think they are right where they need to be. They're right where they're supposed to be.
Yep.
It's just a bad matchup. If they're playing in Texas, I wouldn't feel this way.
So, with this man defense, do you you're thinking they're going to go one high most of the time?
I think
you can play man and go too high.
Yeah, no, I do think they'll go a lot of too high. What I think their problem is going to be is Oregon also tried to play a lot of man too high. They played a lot of that. And what ended up happening was they got Igbuka and Smith a couple times. They split the safeties. And because they're so fast, the safeties didn't really know what to do. Like Jeremiah completely turned around one of their guys on a route right up the middle. Because what happens is Ohio State will they'll set up those routes with crossing routes. They go to the outside. They'll have these out routes. They'll have these quick hitters on the inside. And then once they start moving their wide receivers around, they move them closer to the line of scrimmage, and then they'll move them in motion. So if Smith will stay on one side, then all of a sudden they'll move him, Igbuka to the other side. Then all of a sudden you got guys pointing to each other. Hey, I've got him. Hey, I've got him. And then they'll snap the ball, and they don't remember what the fuck they were just talking about to who. And that's when they go and split the safeties, and that's when Howard throws the deep balls. That's the problem I see with a whole lot of man from Notre Dame.
That's some basic Madden type stuff, though.
And it works.
True. But this is my thing, though. Oregon, are we going to compare? Are we going to say Oregon's defense is better than Notre Dame's, though?
I think it's pretty darn good. I mean, Oregon was the undefeated number 1 team in the country for a reason.
Oregon's defense has gotten cooked quite a bit this year, though.
Do I think it's as good as Notre Dame's on a consistent level? No. But it ain't
just
far
saw
away.
Penn State put up 30-something on them.
Yeah, it ain't 38. It ain't far away. Like I feel like people forget. Like Oregon, on anyone not named Ohio State, Oregon only gave up 175 passing yards a game. So it's not like they were getting torched. It's just when they played Ohio State, and I mean when they played Penn State, it happened too. But
State was running it all over them.
Yeah, but everyone runs on Notre Dame. They. Like Johnny, like on your show, you've said multiple times, and I've heard guys on your show say, okay, you got to play defense like Michigan. Well, you can't play defense like Michigan when you actually can't stop the run.
Yeah.
The goal is.
This is your goal. This is your
no.
Yeah, you're an Irish fan today. Look at that green shirt with the 4-leaf clover.
Yeah, I figured that on before we let him
did.
I said, wait a minute, I do got a little green shirt. Let me pop this on.
That's messed up.
I'm petty. But the goal is to make Ryan Day, because everyone knows this. You want to throw to set up the run. Ryan Day doesn't want to run the ball. He doesn't want to do that, though.
I think Chip Kelly I think they do want to run the ball. Where they got in trouble was when they tried to run the ball too damn much against the Michigan defensive line, where he got caught up in the stat where, like, for the last 12 years in that game, every winning team has won the rushing battle. That's where he got caught up. He tried too hard to be the tougher team. He didn't try to be the better team. Being the better team is using the Ferraris that you've got out, the Lamborghinis you got outside, those weapons, Jeremiah, Emeka, Carnell Tate, like these guys that they can throw to on the outside. That was the main issue. And look, I mean, Notre Dame also wears a shade of blue and gold, but they don't have the same helmets as Michigan, so they're going to be fine.
Right. Hey, Bernie, listen, I like you. Clearly, you're a Notre Dame fan. I spent some time in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I like you guys. You're my favorite programs of all time.
Quite frankly, Notre Dame is my second favorite team.
We are not going to do transitive property in this chat. That is what we're not going to do. I don't care that Georgia beat Texas twice. What I do know is that if Ohio State got on the field with the Georgia Bulldogs, we would have put them in a cage and kenneled them. Like it wouldn't be a game. It wouldn't be a game. I think Ohio State depending on what happens in this game. Johnny, just to answer your question, yeah, I'm sitting somewhere around 35 points. And they
what? What's Notre Dame's score?
They ain't getting over 17.
Okay.
I know that much. Again, like the team who has scored 21 points on Ohio State?
It's been Oregon in the first matchup, and that was it.
And then the second
matchup, I guess they did score 21. But
it was a garbage time touchdown.
Yeah.
Like
My thing is, if you're Notre Dame, we don't plan on letting Ohio State score 21 points.
I'm sure that's our plan.
That's the only way we're gonna win. So why I'm thinking about you scoring 25 or 30.
And I'm sure that just former Ohio State player didn't want his OnlyFans account getting out. Too bad. Like sometimes things just happen. Like listen, Ohio State's gun school. When you continuously
Johnny, I got a question for you once Garrison's done here.
When you continuously put Ohio State's gonna get back on the field plenty of times. Because if you think putting Ohio State's defense in a booth is the way to win and run the ball,
it is.
No, it's not. Tell me the offense that did it and had great success.
You don't need great success. All you need is to win.
Okay,
You don't want to bring it up.
No. I'll bring it up. I'll bring up the Michigan game. No, I'll bring up the Michigan game. In the Michigan game, Michigan US played a good defense, and you baited us into running up the middle. You also had Ryan Day going out of his mind and Chip Kelly being an idiot. Now, if you're telling me that all these things and all these factors come into, if you were telling me that Notre Dame's defensive line is going to go from being 49th to one of the best in the nation, sure. But if that's not going to happen, running the ball, yes, it's part of what you have to do. But if you can't do it, man, and if you're because let's not act like Michigan didn't keep punting the ball to Ohio State.
I know
that's kind of the point I wanted to say was they had, Ohio State had all those issues. Michigan scored 13 points.
That's not the recipe.
Doesn't matter what you score as long as we score more than you.
But you're right. But do you really think Notre Dame is going to hold Ohio State to 10 or less?
In the depths of your heart.
Hold y'all to 10.
No. In the depths of your heart, no, Johnny. I got this, Ryan. In the depths of your heart, right now where we are, right where we're standing. One of my favorite quotes ever. Be present where you are. So be present where you are. Are they going to hold us to 10 points? Yes or no? That's all I want out of you.
Probably not. I didn't expect us to.
Yeah.
And I said this
it's not the norm. It's not the norm.
But look, I said this earlier on my live.
Mm-hmm.
All you want to do, no matter who you play defensively, is slow a team down enough to have a chance in the fourth. Y'all say Texas didn't. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but what happened?
But look, 5 minutes left. They were on the one with a chance to tie the game. Mission accomplished. Yeah, you didn't get defensively.
Mission accomplished.
Wait a second.
Mission
I'm not going to do that.
See, y'all not listening.
You mean mission accomplished by getting to the red zone and getting out to the fourth quarter?
Listen.
Okay.
Defensively, they don't have 35. They don't have 40. They have 21. We have the ball with 5 minutes left on the 1 yard line with a chance to tie it up and win this game. Defensively, they did what their job. Jeremiah Smith is killing people. How many yards he have?
3.
3 yards.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying, Johnny.
Who makes your offense go nuclear?
But Johnny,
who makes it go nuclear?
He does. But Johnny, here's the problem.
We slowed him down and we slowed your offense
Johnny,
down.
they don't. What do you and Texas have in common? on defense. You play
D-line.
zone. You play zone.
D-line zone, man.
D-line with a zone.
We play a lot of different covers.
Now, tell me, does Notre Dame have a D-line? I guess technically they filled one, but they're not with that. They're not Texas D-line. They're damn sure not yours. Their secondary may be good. Yeah, but if you go man, anyone's going to beat it. I saw USC do it very badly.
I mean, look,
500
Jeremiah
yards.
has absolutely devoured man-to-man coverage. I mean, devoured. It has not been pretty. And even if they go too high, which I expect almost exclusively too high, to be honest. I don't see them doing much single high because they're going to try to mitigate as many big plays as they can. Still, they're going to go ahead and be able to execute. Look, even if they don't have the 40-yard shot for a touchdown, 50-yard, the deep throws, they're still going to get 15, 20-yard chunks across the field, and they're good enough where they can finish inside the red zone. The problem for opponents of Ohio State is finishing in the red zone. Ohio State's got the number 1 red zone defense in the country in terms of touchdown scoring percentage. And we saw that against Texas. That you mentioned they got to the 1-yard line, and then they went backwards.
No,